LolCowTest, talking trash, got a smack back, tech talk, all noise, memes in the chat stack, flexing like a glitch, caught in my syntax, beat 'em up with words, truth in the knapsack, bikes on bikes, but they fake their attacks, talk slick bike, but the logic always cracks, popping off with clouds, spit 'em out like stacks, playing games, but the leader got the facts, rumble, tumble, throw 'em in the deep end, testing limits, but they crash, can't defend, hype machine, broken dreams, time to spend, tech talk's over, now the real skills blend. Surf the web, but they swimming with no sense, tight code, they stuck on pretense, lines busted, falling through that hedge fence, I'm the savior, no stress, mine's immense, language of the digital, hungry like the wolf pack, test me once, I bounce back, no slack, they a storm, but they drowning in the black, true legend, they just marginal, off track, rumble, tumble, throw 'em in the deep end, testing limits, but they crash, can't defend, hype machine, broken dreams, time to spend, tech talk's over, now the real skills blend. Skills blend. Skills blend.
Hello, and welcome to LolCowTest, featuring your boys, hosting as your boys, Grim and Nightmare. How you doing, Nightmare?
I'm good, my man. How's everyone doing, guys? Thank you to everyone that's been waiting in the chat, ready for the stream to be popping. I appreciate that, guys. All the positivity in here. Definitely gonna mute the stream because I just shared myself and that was cringe as fuck. Well, it was. I'm good, my man. And I'm like, okay, never mind. I done a little adjustment to my microphone as well, guys, so I should have a little bit more clarity. However, if you hear some chair ruffling, I'm just figuring out the tweaks, so I do apologize. How you feeling, Grim, about today, about the show, about this week, about Fat Camp? Like, everything's happening so much. So much is happening this week, Grim. It's like full of excitement and things. Like so much activity. Like, holy shit.
With the freaking cash cow. Thank you.
What with the cash cow? Moo, motherfucker.
Are you on some shit right now? Like,
Has it been 5 minutes? It's been 4 minutes and 13 seconds. No, I'm not on meth, mate. Okay, I'm just ahead of the time.
Yeah, you got a lot of energy.
Dude, I didn't realize daylight savings was a thing, and now we're going, live an hour earlier than what I thought.
No, we're not going. We're not going an hour early. We're going exactly the time we're supposed to be. Okay, you guys have the wrong time. We get the right time. Okay. All right, over there in Wales or whatever that mythical
we're literally the center of the world. You know that, right? We're literally the center of the world.
Yeah, you think you're the center of everything.
Okay. Come on, with the one gifted. Thank you very much, my man. You beautiful bastard.
And
you.
Fish tacos. Cash cow. Thank you very much.
I appreciate that, guys.
I love y'all look beautiful. God damn it.
We're having a good time today. I'm already pumped. I'm already like feeling the vibes of today. I'm excited. Like I said, this week I'm entering like what I would call like energetic retard mode, where like there's so much going on, and I just wanna get at it. You know what I mean? So like there's so much that's happened this weekend as well, guys. Like you probably heard it 1,000 times, but Becky is fired. But I actually believe that she's gone this time. I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely feel like she ain't coming back.
Yeah, she deadass has been asked. Hold on. she's been asking for this moment for so long because she straight up just kept on saying, I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna quit. Almost every single video, and it's so fucking annoying hearing it for the 20th millionth time. And now it's kind of gotten to the point where Keem, you know, there's points in time where Keem in the past said, oh yeah, no, she's gonna come back, she's gonna come back. This is the one time where I've actually asked Keem directly, and he's like, I don't think she's come back. He's like, he's straight up just like, yeah, it's not happening. I lost my moneymaker pretty much. So it's like, that's a huge hit on his pocket.
Though, like legit though, like she's like, I understand her like thing, right? But to a degree, but at the same time, it's not real life. It's the internet, okay? Until someone makes it real life. But like Savage and that, now they're not gonna fucking just go up to her and attack her. Like this is not gonna happen. She has this very very panicked feel, and and again, I think it's you know, chalk it up to anxiety. She don't want to do the traveling. She likes her house. It's a safe space for her. I don't feel like she wants to venture out them doors.
You also got to take consideration of her trauma. Like she said, in one time of her life, she has been choked out. And the moment that she mentioned choking her out with a pearl necklace, she immediately just went into like, okay, all right, I feel threatened mode. Like, I've had this happen to me before. I would never want this happen again. Oh, you know, like getting scared and whatnot. I can understand where she's coming from, but then when it's excuse after, like, first it was wings, right? I'm pretty sure the first excuse was wings. I don't want. No. Actually, I take that back. First excuse was she didn't want to go to fat camp, right? She made any excuse in the book. First, she didn't want to. Then she like put this veil of like of an excuse, which is wings with his you know with the gun stuff, right? Next is gonna be with what was it? With Savage. Then it was the cats, and then it was just like that. Whatever. Every show has pretty much already talked about this. It's stupid. It's not.
No, I know, but I just wanted to like hash it, you know, because at the end of the day, like guys, like I want to put my 2 cents in the chain here as well. You know, I feel like, and it's fucking annoying, right? Because it's like I found out I was going a week ago, like not even a week ago, actually, right? Like realistically, like 4 or 5 days ago. And like I've done whatever I can to make it work. I've had someone help me out as well with the flights. And the guy is absolutely badass for helping me out. I owe him so much gratitude for that. Like, you know, I will definitely give him a glizzy. But, but like, yeah, I've done whatever I can to make it work. Like, it's terrifying for me as an idea that my first time traveling alone is several thousand miles to a place I've never been to the States in my life. And I am like heavily panicked about that. Ever since Keem said yes to me going, I have been terrified of that. Am I going though? Of course. You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? This is a fucking cool opportunity. It's gonna be great. I'm excited as fuck for this. You know, and I feel like there's so many people who pounce to the opportunity. And like we talk about like, you know, thing with like you mentioned the choking out. Okay, I get that. But like I've been attacked at my place of work several times. Like, does that stop me from doing my job? You know what I mean? Like, you kind of got to put into perspective, like, these aren't the same people that you've encountered in those situations, right? Not everyone's the same. I understand if you have troubles with that, then be upfront about it and people can help you through those troubles. You know, like, I feel like that's a better opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know?
Moving on from that, because I feel like it's just beating a dead horse, to be completely honest. I want to talk about the jackets, because a lot of people have just been talking shit on the Reddit saying, oh, these are cheap fucking jackets. I got to defend my boy Baja Wolf for making these jackets, okay? Like, he made sure that they were primo as fuck, okay? First and foremost, this is something that Beans has mentioned specifically. Oh, fish tacos tonight. Thank you for the 10. You'll be safe, Nightmare. Smiley face.
That's really kind of you.
Adorable.
Thank you, fish tacos.
That's cute. I really appreciate that. I like that one. That's a cute comment.
It's a wholesome.
It is a very wholesome comment. No, but like one of the things that Beans has mentioned specifically is you could tell a lot about the quality of like of a jacket just based off of this, that the aglet, I think is what it's called, right? Like, this alone will tell you everything. Because normally when you see the plastic ones, they fucking get destroyed at, like in the washer, or they get removed in some sort of way. Or let's say, for example, something as simple as this. I don't know if you noticed, I was adjusting my jacket because this metal this side of the string was all the way halfway through, and I had to snake it through. It was so much more easier with this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the plastic ones, I struggle and I'm crying and seething to get it fucking through there. But no, this is perfect. Sorry, I'm gonna mention this now. Everyone in the chat, or not everyone, a lot of people in the chat are talking about our $2 whore whore deal from yesterday for the people that are
still see the lipstick from last night. Can you? Grim, show us your lips. Puck it up for me, baby. Oh my god, you can as well.
Bro, what do you mean?
Shit,
My lips are still the
they
same.
stained your lips.
No, it didn't. My lips are always been like
Dude,
this.
there's like a bit here and here where it's like fucking dark,
No, dude. No, that's how it is.
like this.
I swear to
Dude,
God, it's
that's a
always been
little.
like
Are
that.
you sure?
I'm dead ass. Yeah, I wiped it off perfectly.
Ah,
It was great.
oh,
Yeah.
fair enough, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, the makeup remover
Yeah,
that
I made a
Beans gave
huge
me was pretty good.
mistake.
What? Why?
Dude, I made a huge mistake with that. So I like, yeah, I saw it. Like, obviously, my lady was asleep, right? Because it was like
Right.
fucking late. I saw the makeup remover stuff in a bottle, like this, like transparent liquid. So I like popped it on my hands, rubbed it together, and I started scrubbing my face. Dude, it felt like I got rid of all the makeup, right? My face started lightly burning a little bit. I was like, okay, maybe a little bit of a panic. So like, I had a little chill, and then eventually I like washed it. Dude, the very next day, like feeling my skin, I could feel like as if it was like gritty, if that makes sense. Like as if there was like still like a layer of dried like skin in a sense, but then like normal skin underneath. Dude, it fucked my skin for the day. I don't know how you ladies do it. Like respect the fuck out of you. We'll never be doing that again because I don't want to damage my fucking face because my face looked like it had been stuck in the fucking oven for like 2 hours afterwards. Like it was like red. Yeah, sandpaper roadie. Yeah, it was kind of like sandpaper vibes. Not as like harsh and coarse, but like it was weird. I'm like, how do women do this, man? Also, like, I'm not being funny, right? I went to the fucking shops this morning,
Mm.
and like, I was like in the line. I was like, you know, when you scratch your fucking eye a little bit, and like some of the fucking weird shit in my eyelashes came
Still
off.
there?
I'm like, it's still there. Like, what are you doing? Like, there's no way. I was
So-
fuming.
I actually want to mention something. So Beans mentioned in chat just now. That's how it is, and he still hasn't adjusted his camera settings. It's been a meme since day one. People say Grim looks like he's wearing makeup, bro. For real. I've tried to adjust to the best of my ability to make it not look as red or whatever, but I don't know if it's the lighting as well. Like I've tried adjusting the lighting. No matter what, it just I got big ass fucking lips and they look red. Like I've tried everything.
Big ass lips.
Yeah, I got DSLs, boys. I'm sorry.
White guy discovers lotion, tells the press. Fuck off. That's fucking funny.
No, but
Well, I did.
yeah. No, I was just gonna say, I think we had a lot of fun doing the
so
the
good.
$2 horse shit. However,
Mm.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm probably gonna up the membership goal next time because that was way too easy. That was way too easy for y'all. Like it was. I don't want to be. It took me. You can ask Beans. It took me like almost an hour to get all that off. Like she put so much on me. And I looked obviously awful. She tried to work with the canvas she had, but my God, like, do I look horrible as a woman with a beard? It's awful.
I was concerned with how pretty I looked.
Yeah.
Like it really made me feel uncomfortable. I was like, damn, I kind of want to date me a little bit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I said to my lady afterwards, I was like, look, I'm not even funny, dude. But like you slide dog me at any point, I'm just gonna date myself. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I can get away with that. Like that's
Step
fine.
up. Step it
Dude,
up.
it was weird. I would look, like I still had like the shadow and stuff, and it still looked good. I'll clean shave for the next one we do, though.
You're like,
I'm not
would
gonna
you
lie.
fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Dude, it was weird, man.
Yeah, no.
It
Was legitimately it was fun because the actual people that came to watch enjoyed the shit out of it. They were just, making fun of us and whatnot. Look, it is what it is. All right, man. We're beautiful lady. Well, he's a beautiful lady. I'm not. All right. we're just gonna leave it at that. Okay.
There has to be an ugly one, guys. Just remember. But the ugly one always has a personality. Waffles with a $10. Oh wow, Mr. Nightmare got a show. Glad to see it. But I thought you would. Lol. Thank you very much, Waffles. I love you. You've always been great, Waffles.
Yeah, it's much appreciated because we want to see. Look, as much as I've been trying to succeed with Test, I'm even happier that I could succeed with Nightmare. Nightmare, I mean, he did amazing whenever he did his first couple of test shows because he was doing.
No, the first one. The first one was good.
Well, the second one got pretty good views. What are you talking about? Well, just because it ended up being a shit show doesn't mean it wasn't good.
Yeah. We love seeing Nightmare and the Crasher. Yeah,
oh my
that's great.
God. Well, no, it was still entertaining. Is what I'm trying to get at. It was still entertaining. It was still good. While compared to me, like I had to like innovate the show and like think of like a way to make it interesting because yeah, go for it.
I just feel like you got handicapped with what you had to do, though. I feel like if you did what I did for the first stream,
Yeah.
you would have had more of a success. Personally, that's what I think anyway. But because, like, again, your entertainment value is completely based off what the audience brought in,
Yeah.
for the trials and stuff, which is like, yeah, that's why the first week was fucking great. But then, of course, then it's like,
And then it tapered off.
it starts drying up a little
Mhm.
bit. Then you have to improv, and you're like, wait, I didn't really realize it was going to be this way, because you don't think it's going to be that way, because
Yeah.
it does sound like an unlimited idea kind of role, but then
And it
unfortunately it
doesn't.
doesn't.
It dries up.
Yeah,
The well
and
dries
then,
up.
you did the game shows and stuff, and that was fucking popping. And then, of course, like, you decided to get fucked over by me.
I was not getting no. In all honesty, I don't think the show would have gotten better without you. I'm be honest. I'm happy to have you as co-host. I will continue to glaze you until the end of days because I am so happy that we've gotten
Dude,
to this point together. But
brothers
there's
in crime till the end of
exactly.
time. You know what I'm
But
saying?
there's one important
Absolutely.
thing that I need to mention, or two important things.
I
One,
gotta take
I finally get to see this fucker at Fat Camp, and two, tomorrow we have an amazing show ready. So
We
tomorrow,
do.
yes, we do. Tomorrow I have a lot. Beans, stop saying you're gonna vomit. Okay, all right, you're part of this thruple. No, I'm gonna be sleeping with Nightmare, by the way. At
Hmm?
Fat Camp. No.
Hell
What,
yeah, baby.
hell yeah, brother. No, tomorrow is gonna be a great show. I hope that you guys actually get to enjoy it. I saw Stick mention it. I know you're gonna mention it very soon. Just let me finish this at least. I
Now,
really,
you know what, Stick? I'll let you stay, man. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot, and I'll let you stay, brother, man. Okay? As long as you can diss all you want, bro. As long as it's original, you can stay, okay? You can stay. I got you.
um
Sorry, Greg. Carry
no,
on.
you're good. Beans mentioned Nightmare gets more attention than I do. No, why you gotta say that? I'm gonna marry Glammy
What
at
do you
Fat Camp.
mean?
Oh my god.
No, Beans
I
is
love
just
you,
fucking
honey.
jealous, right? Because I made a joke of saying, well, okay, well, Glammy's marrying whatever she's marrying in Fat Camp. Okay, well,
Are
why
you
don't
trying to
me and
start shit
Grim
with
get
Beans
married?
right now?
I said, why don't me and Grim get married? And she didn't like that. She wasn't very happy with that idea. And I'm like, well, it's just because like we're actually gonna get married and we've known each other last time.
Good god.
So
Okay. What I am gonna say though, tomorrow's show is gonna be a lot of fun. All right, we're gonna have
mm,
for the people that weren't aware or didn't pay attention to yesterday's stream or weren't available, right? We leaked or we gave a little trailer as to what you're gonna be expecting for tomorrow. I'm gonna mention it today. So what you're gonna be expecting tomorrow is LolCow Game Show. We're bringing it back. It was great last time. You guys enjoyed it. We're gonna bring it again. It's going to
hell
be a
yeah.
LolCow Game Show. This time it is not Jeopardy. So we are not doing the same game shows we did last time. It's literally going to be good old Family Feud. All right. So everyone knows how Family Feud works. It's one family versus another family. However, in this case, it's going to be one show versus another show. So what we're going to have is we're going to have Aussie on one side and we're going to have Rewind on the other. They've already agreed to doing this. And also it's going to happen on prime time. So this is going to be right after LolCow Live. So be ready at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, whatever it is for your time zone. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, be ready to watch that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've been preparing it for the past 2 days, trying to get ahead of schedule because Keem brought it to us very last second. So I'm super excited, and I know Rastov and Twig, you're just as excited as I am. I made sure that the questions were not something you guys could cheat, because I know I don't want to make Aussie specific questions or Rewind specific questions. All right, they're gonna be general about LolCow. All right, so I cannot wait to see that happen. It's gonna be exciting.
No, I'm so excited for this one. This is a really cool opportunity. A really cool opportunity to stick you fucking you coming at me with mixed signals here, man. It's a really cool opportunity to really show everyone what we have, and what we have, what we can present, and Grim especially. By the way, I gotta reiterate, Grim does a lot of this legwork here. Like, he has been busting his nut for it. And I can't wait for people to see what he brings to the table. And I'm just gonna be there looking pretty, which is what I was hired for. To be fair, I was told I was gonna be the psycho mom
Why are you
of
gonna keep mentioning that?
LolCowTest. I've mentioned it like twice. Give me this one, okay?
All right.
But dude, generally, it's gonna be fucking amazing. Rewind versus AUC, and dude, it's gonna be fucking nuts. Some of the questions are fucking hilarious, and there's gonna be some real twists and turns along the way. There is gonna be interactions as well with the game show guys, just like there was in the last game show. That will be found finalized out, and there will be a little sidebar for you to view there, so you can interact and have a bit of fun with it. Because we definitely want to get you guys to engage with it as much as possible. And you know what? If this goes really well, the best thing about it is there's going to be more. Now, what I would love to do is way more game shows and have more interactions with you guys. Even bring some of you in. Definitely like vet you first, so you don't say something, you know, fucking sus. But but like absolutely would love to bring all you guys in on stuff. And there's a couple of ideas that we have that are going to be really really fun. So yeah, that's my pitch on that one anyway. I'll let Grim take over the rest of this one.
Yeah, I know I know we're talking about it a lot. I mean, we've been talking about it for the past 5 minutes, but still, I want to hype up as much as humanly possible about this game show, because last time it was a lot of fun. This time I feel like it's going to be even more fun, because last time we had you as one of the contestants, Shy, and King Scott, which was our crown. Shy because of the fact that he donates so much and he's super helpful to. Like, he's been helping us out with ideas, bro. He's super cool.
He's a good fellow as well.
Absolutely.
To be fair. He's like a really good lad.
Yeah, the guy is super helpful in general, and he's a very wholesome guy. But he's hilarious too, by the way. Like, on camera, this motherfucker is funny, like actually funny.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. But like this time, it's gonna have hosts. So if you have a favorite host for Rewind or from Aussie, you're gonna see them. You're gonna see them around prime time. It's literally right after LolCow Live. So please. Yeah. Tune in. Make sure you're getting a friend or somebody to watch. You know, really all that matters in the end is that making sure that we're showing Keem that this right here is content. This is quality content that we can provide to you guys. This is for you guys. I know LolCowTest, you know, as it is, as it stands between Nightmare and I, this show specifically. So I know it doesn't grab all the attention of all the viewers out there, but if we can make it more common or more appearances for these little sideshow, the meta shows, as I like to call them, where we actually get to introduce LolCow Game Show, LolCow Roast, LolCow Hot Takes, LolCow, you name it, right? I could think of something new and we could create it the next day, you know what I mean? The whole point is to actually innovate and provide some kind of like more entertainment for you guys to enjoy. It's not the same slop bullshit where it's just us yapping or it's us just, you know, talking about drama, because we're not going to be the same copy and paste, you know, cookie cutter bullshit. That's not what I want. What I want is you guys to enjoy quality content, and that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna focus on. That's who we are. That's what you, Nightmare and I represent. All right, bro. Nightmare and I.
Right. On a closing note as well, like I said, the idea is to bring a much higher level of engagement for you all, to get the members to have much more contribution as well in terms of like having fun with it, right? And that's something we're also taking into account, and like trying to like turn like these sort of game show ideas into something that's a little bit more innovative in a way that brings you guys in. So if you got a favorite, you can support your favorite host, for example, and you can fuck up the other ones if you really want to. That's the cool part about it. Now, and a quick one, just to finish off on this $2 hoe thing. So, Grim, what day are you traveling for Fat Camp?
So I'm gonna start traveling on Friday. So that'll be on the 14th. I'm gonna start driving. Like, I'm actually gonna start driving over there. The event starts on the 16th, I think. Am I wrong on that?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be arriving on the 16th. I'm going to be arriving about 6
So we're going to arrive around the same time, because it takes around 2 days for the drive. Because I'm going to drive there. It's already too much money when it comes to flying, and also with all the flying stuff that's going, or all the plane stuff that's going on. I know it's like a 1% chance probably, but I'm just like, you know what? Don't want to fuck with it. I'm good. I've already driven to Texas almost every year. I've done it every single time. I've never had issues. I'm perfectly fine going through there. So idea is I go out on Friday. I should arrive on like Saturday, Sunday-ish, depending on how quickly I can get there. So
so Thursday. Okay, guys. Okay, if you want another stream where we dress up as women for the shits and gigs, okay, because you guys keep talking about it, right? So the shits and giggles is on. What do you say? What you want higher than 100 members? Do you? Is that what's
definitely higher than 100? I fucking hated that. That was dreadful.
What about 100? What about 101?
Oh, let me do the mic face. No. Let's
150.
No, let's double it. 200.
No, 200 is like fucking.
You did it over multiple days, dude. It's not. We're not talking about over one day.
But we want to get it like going for like Thursday.
Yeah, because you counted the fucking crown. If you didn't count the crown, we wouldn't have made the fucking
No,
goal.
but like if we would have to do this on Thursday, right? So we have today, Tuesday, and Wednesday to get it, like to get the goal.
Okay, 150, 150, and that's the final offer.
Right, there we go. 150, guys. All right.
150.
Like
There you
dressing
go.
up as a girl. No, it's just it was a fucking stupid idea that I thought was terrible, and then you guys found it fucking hilarious, and you're asking for it to come back. So like here I am pitching
Actually,
it
you
to
know
you
what?
guys.
No.
That's something you want to
Hold
see.
up. You don't actually know if they want it again. Hold up.
All right, do a poll.
Yeah.
Because like I'm seeing the chat, and it sounds like they want it. I'm just saying. Nightmare just wants to put makeup.
Nah,
but
you
actually,
don't,
no.
you
never
don't
mind. We're
actually
not
know
doing
if
it.
that's what they want.
Because now I'm gonna be fucking known as a cross-dresser, dude. Fuck that.
I mean, you look good. I mean, what can we say?
I can't deny, to be fair, guys.
You're a $2 hoe, bro.
You know
Sorry.
what I mean?
Did it actually post it or did it not post it?
No, you didn't post it.
What the fuck? It like
You just
glitched out.
cross-dress if you want. I know, man.
Makeup.
Like I know. It's just something that's funny for you guys. That's all. I find it fucking hilarious. I hate that I fucking brought it up out of nowhere, but I found it funny. Okay.
Yo, honestly, he's kind of right though. You could cross-dress if you wanted to. Like you would do.
I don't want to.
It's scary. Like,
Like-
you could pull it off. You could literally confuse men into submission. It wouldn't be a problem. It would be so easy.
Gina, when you look that good, who can blame you?
For real, bro. They're like, you looking like a fucking baddie, a snack.
Boy nightmare. Fucking dude.
So just to get into, because I actually don't want to acknowledge what the fucking poll is right now. I don't want to look at it. Do you want to start with troll of the day or Reddit of the day?
Well, we haven't really got a troll of the day. If you guys want to pop up in the members waiting and just roast the shit out of us, boom, get it. Come on.
Yeah, hop on in, make fun of us.
I
love
yeah, that's all we want. We kind of want someone to break us so we can laugh at it. So if you want to pop in, give us some shit.
Yeah, talk shit about
I'm
us.
absolutely game for that.
Absolutely.
Tell you that, I'm gonna have to drag Mr. 77 in.
No, not him. God damn it. He's just gonna keep on making fucking stupid Irish jokes and talk about how Latinos aren't a real thing, and he can't name like more than 3 countries that are fucking Latino. And I don't know. I just, it's gonna be the same thing. He always comes up with the same meme. It's like bringing what's that guy's name? Who's the guy that always has the same fucking Mono? It's like bringing Mono on here, and he's like flipper beard, and then that's it. He just fucking leaves right afterwards. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if that's what works, that's what works, right?
Oh, $5.
Look.
Fish tacos tonight. Nightmare. I pass a good woman as well. Let's make that money, ho. I hate this. I hate this.
Oh,
We need to stop
do.
this
Oh, we
meme.
co-op.
No, we need to stop this meme. This is not a good meme. Us dressing us up as women is not gonna fucking. It's not it. It's not it. I don't fucking know. Yes, he thinks Latinos are not real people or some shit. Like he tells me that like
Beans, don't tell me what I can do. Watch this, Beans. Watch this, Beans. Don't fucking tell me what to do.
So
this boogie right here.
So no, like he was making this argument where he was saying like Brazilians are technically Latino, but like Colombians are not, or something, or Mexicans aren't, or something along those lines. Like I was so confused by his logic that I don't know. I could not understand for the life of me.
Shit, dude.
I could not understand for the life of me.
Why is that his mentality of like, oh, they're not a real thing? They're not a real thing, lad.
They're not a real thing. He's just talking.
I look at him dead in the eyes and I say, I give my left leg good night.
I fucking hate it. It just doesn't even make sense to me. I don't want to listen to Brain Rot. All right, I already watched Brain Rot. I don't want to listen to it.
Fine. No chicken tits, all right? Yeah, Rastov, if you want to pop up there and give a shit, I would love for you to roast us, genuinely. It's not even the idea of us clapping back. It's just the idea of someone coming up and roasting us. That's our segment. Okay? That's one of our segments is roast hour, you know?
Usually it's someone in the chat who's like, oh yeah, Nightmare smells like piss. And then when we call them out, they never hop on to talk shit, and they end up being silent. So it's just like
such a shame. I love the idea of someone roasting.
Really cringe. Really cringe. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you, Brittany.
I have to poop. What the fuck, bro? Okay. All right. Moving on. Since we don't have a troll of the day, that's okay. We're gonna do Reddit of the day, or only on Reddit is what I like to call it.
Do my segment idea in the future? What? What the fuck are you talking about? Lizard tits?
What segment idea?
I don't know. We don't have a segment.
Should we talk about kangaroo facts?
Oh yeah. Do you know kangaroos have arms and stuff?
Yeah, they're like built like a T-Rex.
They got them T-Rex arms.
Well,
but with gusto.
All right. Let's do Reddit. What we got?
You want to do Am I the Asshole, guys? We ready for Am I the Asshole segment? Let's fucking go.
Oh boy. All right, pull it up.
I'll read, by the way, because I know you can't read. It's okay.
All
right, guys.
Okay.
Today's Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for telling a man to name 3 women who loved him? All right, let's let that soak in for a second.
Okay.
I personally found this one quite like, damn. But forgive
this
me.
Reminds me of the random guy who's like running up and down New York asking random women, name a woman, and he's like holding the fucking like mic in front of them, and they're like, name a woman. Yeah, start freaking the fuck out. They reminded me of that. Okay. But name 3 women who loved him. I mean, that's easy. Your mom, if you have a sibling, they say your sibling, and then like a family member, like aunt, fucking grandma.
That kind of love. I think they mean like a romantical kind of love. Let's get into this. This situation is genuinely so dumb, and I don't know where to start. But I try my best to tell y'all what happened. Fuck my life, my tongue twisted.
You can read, right? Yeah, you can read, right?
So, yeah, better than you.
Yeah, how's that Welsh education doing?
I don't know how I feel about this. Fuck off. So I, 19-year-old female, I've started to go to the gym a couple times a week. I just moved to a new town, so I haven't gone to this gym before. For some background, I'm a real big metal fan. I've been a metalhead since I was 13, and I regularly wear band tees. The gym is no exception. I've been seeing posts about men who question women and their band tees, ask them to name 3 songs. 3 songs? Good name. And similar things, assuming all women wearing band merchandise are posers. Factual, by the way. No, I'm joking. But it was like a huge thing back in like 2012, 2013 time.
Green Day.
One response I've been seeing on social media, my favorite Metallica song is Green Day, bro. One response I've been seeing on social media to men asking these questions are, name 3 women who told you they've loved you. I find this to be pretty funny, but I never think I'd have to use it. Dum dum dum. So, back to the story. I wore a Motorhead shirt and some tights when I was warming up on the treadmill. I see this buff, tied up looking dude staring at me to eye me. Now, I do understand why someone would think I was wearing band merch for fashion purposes only. I have blonde hair, and except for 2 nose piercings, I'm very normal looking.
Okay.
Normal.
Yeah, quotations on normal. I mean, anything can be fucking normal if you think it's normal. I don't know.
I know, right? You have 2 legs. That's pretty fucking normal, right? I'm just saying.
Pretty normal, pretty good. Pretty swag.
After he had stared at me for a while, I decided to take my headphones off, not off, by the way, in case he was going to ask me when I was done with the treadmill. Instead, he told me my shirt was cool, and I said, thanks. Damn, brotherhood. He then followed it with, do you even listen to Motorhead? Can you name 3 songs or albums they've even released? I'm always up to talk to someone about music, but not when they assume I'm a poser because of my gender. Ooh. Damn straight, girl. Get him!
Go off, queen.
As the title said, I asked him, can you name 3 women who have told you they loved you? Damn. He got all pissy and quiet and went back to his workout. But I'm wondering if it was many too hard. What the fuck? I'm wondering if it many was too hard.
Fucking Yoda wrote this. What the fuck was this? But I'm wondering if it many was too
hard. She's a poser and type in English. That's for fucking sure. I could have easily proven to him that I actually listened to Motorhead instead of being rude. So I'm asking, am I the asshole? What do you reckon?
Nah, because I think it's just basic gatekeeping. You know how people are. They're just like, actually, you're not a fan because... And you want to know something? I actually approve of it. I like it. You want to know why? Because it's a nightmare. All right? He didn't fucking know a specific SpongeBob episode until I had to describe the whole thing to him. And I'm like, you're just not a real fan. Sorry.
You didn't describe it correctly.
No, you're not a real fan. I'm sorry. Sorry.
It was this, and I was like, it was this episode. And I got it fucking right, fucker. I got it right, so fuck you.
No, because I said, hold on, we're going back to this. I told you.
I get it.
No, but you didn't get the reference. But you didn't get the reference. You didn't get the reference. I told you. I told you the specific thing that's specific to that fucking episode.
You described it wrong.
Which is
you described it fucking wrong.
You're supposed to catch it immediately. Shy got it immediately. Why couldn't you? Exactly, because you're a fake fan! You're fake! You're a fake fan, dude! You don't know anything about SpongeBob! You don't know anything!
Right? You fucking chicken liver bitch, okay? Go eat your chicken hearts and let a fucking real man speak, okay? Fucking dickweed. Fucking, literally. Shy explains it, I got the episode instantly. I'm just saying, right? It's not that he didn't explain it. Like, I didn't know. He didn't explain it correctly. You know what? He explained it like a platypus. He was just fucking chopping his beak going, tap, 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 tap. That's how the fucking noises he made. You quacking bitch. Unbelievable.
Yeah. All right.
Fuck you with your throw
Anyways,
fucking leaves.
moving on with the fake fannery.
Right.
You don't know
So,
anything
guys,
about SpongeBob.
right. So the makeup stream is 63%. So it's the majority do want to see it. Okay. So we're gonna end that poll. Now we need to get am I the asshole for this woman? Now the thing is, gatekeeping can be funny only when it's used in a satirical sense, right? This is the thing. I don't know if the context of that guy was like doing it as a joke, because he went up to her and complimented, but also I feel like that was a ruse. That's where you get him, see, right? When you like lure him into a false comfortability of like, oh, that's a really cool shit, and they're like, damn, thanks, dude, and then you go, well, name him fucking 5 songs then, name let me son fucking best favorite fucking color, dude. Name that shit.
Yeah.
What underwear is Lemmy wearing today?
I think it's perfectly fine to gatekeep, man. Because how else are you gonna be able to like know the difference between the boys and the men? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude,
if I told you I love Green Day, okay? If I just stood in front of you and just said I love Green Day, right? Yeah, I fucking name 10 songs right then and there. Why? Because I told you I love Green Day. Now, if I said I occasionally listen to Green Day, right? Well,
name 10 songs.
Hold up. I never said I was a huge fan of Green Day. That was an example. That was an example. Fucking, I don't know.
How do you think about that? Can you put up a poll for Am I the Asshole, please? But then name 10 songs, please, sir. Thank you very much.
Hold up. Am I
TTFN, fucker?
I the asshole. I had to think about that. Okay. So, obviously, there's American Idiot. All right.
Okay.
We can't forget about that one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Oh my god. There's
Fuck this for you preach, fucker.
I haven't listened to Green Day in so long. I didn't.
No, that's fine, man. But you said you're a huge fan. So you
I was saying in a hypothetical. I was using a hypothetical.
Five.
I don't listen to Green Day that much. I don't listen.
I'm
to Green
a casual fan, and I can fucking name 5, dude. Come on.
Oh my fucking god. Fucking. I don't know. Fucking. What's the one? 21 Guns. Freaking. Fuck, man. Those are the only songs I know. I never really listened to American Dad. I was an American Dad. What the fuck, Green Day?
So you got American Idiot and 21 Guns. What else you got?
I don't know, man. I guess I don't know if they have a song called Green Day or something like that. I don't think they do.
Oh my fucking god! Fake fan.
I don't know. I don't know Green Day. I never said I was a fan. I never said I was a fan. We're arguing over nothing.
This woman felt that. Okay, you said, "Oh, I'm a huge fan of Green Day."
It was a hypothetical.
Yeah, well, hypothetical, these balls in your mouth. Anyway, I can name 5 songs, and I'm not even a huge fan like you are, apparently. You got Boulevard of Broken Dreams, you got Basket Case, and also you got Someone Killed the DJ, bro, okay? Also, the fucking Trey album in general, they fucking get gone.
I'm not a fan of Green Day. I'm
just saying, I don't
Boulevard of
listen to
Broken Dreams, true, I forgot.
That's what I just said.
Hold up. Welcome to the Black Parade. What the fuck? That's not a Green Day song. That's what's the name of that song? Or
you can't name that? Big fan. My Chemical Romance. Baby.
My Chemical Romance. There you go. See, I don't fucking listen to them either.
Holiday as well. You know what I mean? There's so many.
Brain Stew. I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Bullshit. He's naming fucking random songs. Like, oh my god, yeah.
Look, man, I don't listen to that a lot. Okay, it's My Chemical Green Day. Nice.
Damn.
I just don't. I never listen to Green Day. I'm just American idiot. No, I don't listen to that. I'm sorry. I'm just.
So there we go, guys. He's fucked himself here with a hypothetical. So realistically, she's not the asshole because gatekeeping sucks, and now you know how it feels because now you feel embarrassed.
Gatekeeping is great. I think it.
I just gatekeeped you though.
Well, you want to know something? I never claimed to be a huge fan of Green Day, so I don't really understand what the point is of that.
Name 5 Joji songs. Go.
Oh, 5 Joji songs. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, you put me on the spot. Sanctuary.
No,
hold up. Sanctuary. Yeah. I'll be your man, or what the fuck it's called.
3 more. Come on.
Wait. Do we count Pink Album?
No.
Oh fuck. Okay.
We count Joji, dude.
Yeah. Hold up. Oh my god, you put me on the spot.
This is his favorite artist, by the way, guys.
It's not my number one. It's not my number one, but still.
It's at least in the top 3.
Hold up. Yeah, it is my top 3. Hold up. Sanctuary. I'll be your man. Oh my
god.
Are
you fucking for real?
Hold up. No, you can't do that to me. Hold up. I can think. Oh my god, you put me on the spot. Ballads? No. No, that's the name of the album. Oh my god. I can. Oh my god!
I'll give you two more.
No,
Run,
no, 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 no,
glimpse
no,
of us.
no, 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 no. I didn't even hear you.
No,
Go.
run and glimpse of us.
I
So
didn't
that's
hear you.
4, right?
Oh, I
That's
didn't hear
fine.
you. I didn't
You're
hear
up
you.
4.
I
You
didn't
need
hear
one
you.
more,
I didn't
dude.
hear
You
you. I
need
didn't
one
hear you.
more.
I didn't hear you. Fucking. Well, from Smithereens. Oh my fucking god! I can name it. I can name it. Oh my fucking god! I can name it.
Anyway,
Hold up.
moving
Hold up.
on.
No, no, no! Oh my
The
god!
poll is clearly
This
in
is
favor
bullshit!
of this woman apparently being the asshole for asking if he was ever loved because she got gatekeeped,
Oh
which
my
is an
god!
interesting situation. So even after
I'm so
fucking putting you on the
embarrassed.
spot like this, the fake Joji fan, that it's one of them.
You can't
So
catch me
I
off guard like that. What the
did.
fuck?
I'm sorry. You
No!
fucking left. Like,
That
ask
sounds
me about
worse.
my favorite. You know one of my favorite bands, Parkway Drive. I'll give you like
Oh
10 songs
my
by him, dude. Come on, man.
god. Oh my fucking god. Okay, had you said like someone like, I don't know, like Kendrick Lamar, I feel like I would have gotten some.
Nah. Oh yeah, but Joji, which is one of the top 3 bands you named that you
Hold
love.
up. Bro, oh my
Dead.
fucking god, dude.
Dead.
I'm telling
Dead.
you, you caught me off guard. You caught me off guard, bro. That's bullshit. You can't do that. You
Wow.
can't do that.
That's all I can say, guys. That's all
No,
I can say.
you
Wow.
can't do that.
So we're into the poll there. Okay. A solid number there, right? Okay, a solid number there, guys. So am I the asshole? She is the asshole, apparently. That's no worries at all. Right. Okay. So we have one more "Am I the Asshole" segment for you guys. I found this one. I thought, curious. This might split the
sucks.
audience a little bit.
I hate
I don't
this.
know. But then again, I thought that would be pretty one-sided. Not the. You guys were definitely on the other end of what I was expecting. So we're gonna get this one up. Am I the asshole for calling the police on a 2-year-old child running around my neighborhood?
Oh wait, what? They call holy shit. The two oh wait,
Yeah,
because of the
dude.
parents, right? I would imagine. Not because of
Yeah.
the 2-year-old. Okay. I was about to say,
So
like,
let's
what
go.
the fuck?
This was posted 4 hours ago, and she goes, "This happened hours ago."
That's
which,
crazy.
you know,
4
so
hours
maybe
ago.
like 8
That's
hours ago.
recent.
Some little kid was outside playing with my boys in a suburban neighborhood. He was 2 years old, couldn't even talk yet. If I had to guess, he probably had only been walking for 8 months when he was that
I don't know how you
young.
would know that, but what the fuck ever.
Yeah, she's like looking at his like posture.
They're like
she's
looking at his
"How have you
build,
been
like,
walking
oh
for,
yeah,
like,
that's 8
6
months
weeks?"
for sure.
Yeah.
I'll grow up.
He was out there with his cousin/sister, who was only 7. She didn't know how she was related to him when I asked. Is that your brother?
What's a brother?
Fuck off.
Points at someone who's of darker skin. I'm joking.
I have no idea who either of these children are. Okay, bit weird. You want to know, but fair enough. I've seen the sister/cousin before in the neighborhood, but where she lived or what her name is, I couldn't tell you. So I called a non-emergency number and told him, "Hey, there's this 2-year-old little boy out here
Word for
without
word.
an adult and his 7-year-old sister. What do you want me to do?"
I don't know. Be a parent.
And the dispatcher
Find the
told me to
parents.
keep them there and they would send an officer out. She asked me to stay on the phone until the officer got there, and while waiting, they tried to leave. So I told the dispatcher that, and she said she wanted me to keep them there so the officer could talk to the kids' parents.
Okay.
So
Alright.
I asked if they would stay, and they did. Damn.
So
like-
hold up. Real quick thing. The kids are listening to an adult and staying with that adult. Now, that makes the parents of those kids even worse, because now aren't you supposed to learn like
Yeah, don't
stranger
listen to
danger?
fucking strangers. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like,
what I was
what
about
the
to say.
fuck is
I
that?
get the 2-year-old.
These
Right?
parents
The
fucking
2-year-old's kind of
suck,
gonna be.
dude.
Yeah, the 2-year-old's gonna be dumb as fuck, right? Because he's 2.
That was a rock.
7-year-old though.
2 rocks.
Naughty. Dude, like that's just no. I don't know. Like I feel like stranger danger definitely wasn't a past tone in their house. I would have been like, "Bitch, get away!" and I run into the wind. You know.
Yeah, I'm not associated
The
with you.
officer, the officer finally showed up, and right when he did, our neighbor came out and was like, "Why did you call the police? This isn't a police matter." Brackets. This child is not my neighbor's child. I had until tonight a good rapport with my neighbor. With my neighbors. So I knew it wasn't this. Fuck off, all right? I fucking misspoke and I fucking doubled down. Deal with it. I was like, "Ma'am, this boy can't even talk yet. He's so young." And she started screaming to me, saying I should have taken him into my house and kept him safe. Yeah, because that's fucking gonna end well. You fucking for real taking random
fucking
children in your
genius.
house?
I literally just said like how that would be a bad thing. Oh my god, get the fuck out of here.
And I said, I'm not taking some 2-year-old kid into my home without the parents knowing.
True.
I'm 32-year-old
True.
male.
Oh, you're a
She
male? Oh, even
Yeah, that's
more of
even
a
fucking
reason.
worse. Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck? What are you
Like,
thinking?
society's gonna perceive that differently, you know what I mean? Because your gender, you're fucked, like, dude.
Fucking
She
goofy.
kept screaming at me saying, "We could take care of the kids in our neighborhood. If it was your kid, I would do the same. You wouldn't let them run around without you out here. What if you were miles away and you found out that someone called the police on your kids?"
Yeah, hypotheticals. I love the what ifs.
One point on this, by the way. Like, dude, if you were miles away and your kids were in the house alone or on the street, you're a fucking terrible parent.
Yeah, you're a pretty shitty parent, bro.
You're
Unless
like
you
you're just
left the
not
door
good.
open, just said, yeah, fuck it, room free, figure it out,
Like,
go
yeah, you're just a real fucking shitty parent. Like, what the fuck kind of argument is that?
get the fuck out of here,
Like,
dude.
that is a terrible fucking analogy. It, yeah, bruh. So, dude, I don't even know what the fuck that kind of boiled my blood
That's
a little bit.
infuriating. Even more so, like a 32-year-old man, like just in general, a man, right? If you're telling a man, oh yeah, you should be taking kids inside your home. I'm sorry, if you're a woman,
dude.
you will never understand the difference between how it looks when a man does it and when a woman does it. When a woman does it, they can get away with fucking murder. It looks perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Whether you
it's
believe
seen
it or
as
not,
nurturing as well.
bullshit.
But
Right,
like,
right.
dude,
But like with a man, there's just a fucking idea that every man, and look, I'm not saying it's bad, right? Like we should have like some stereotypes that exist in the world so we can help protect ourselves for whatever reason. Like there are stereotypes where like men are more a potential,
prone to do fucking
right. Because statistics, right? It is what it is.
Like,
But
there's situations where
you should
single
understand where he's
dads
coming
have been
from.
fucking the single dads have like taken their kids to parks and literally had the police calling them because
Yes,
mothers
dude.
of
The huge
kids refuse to
stereotype.
believe that that's the parent. Like, yeah, it's a fucking real thing, right? So you doing that, you're gonna have a bad time. I'm just
Yeah,
saying, right? Because the police are
100%.
gonna fuck you up. So
100%.
anyway, this woman brackets her response. And she goes, "Which isn't true because my kids hate that I only let them outside if I'm with them." Fair enough. Especially if you have young kids, you're gonna watch them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
She said I'm a bad person because I'm treating it like he's neglected. She told the officer that she will handle it and start walking the boy home. I'm dumbfounded and embarrassed. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Just let this little kid run around the neighborhood? The cars use our street as a drag strip because they're so straight and long, and this kid couldn't even form words. He was that young. The officer just let her leave with the boy and didn't even go talk to the parents.
That's crazy.
The whole neighborhood came outside to see what was happening because this lady was screaming at me.
That's
So am I
nuts.
the asshole? That's fucking nuts that the officer's like, oh yeah, you know what? You
Yeah,
got
there you
this
go.
random
Random
lady that
human
we don't
being.
fucking know. See, that's the difference, right? Dude, I'm not telling you. That's fucked. That's generally fucked. Also, fish tacos with the $5. I was a latchkey kid. I was roaming the ever wilds. I
Jesus
don't know what that
fuck.
means.
Latchkey meaning like it's kind of like those normal like hook keys where they're easily removed. Like you can literally enter with no issue or exit with no issue. So in other words, you can roam free as much as you want.
Okay, I know.
It's so easy.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, like my parents were like pretty lenient on it. Where we are, and like where we lived originally in the valleys, it
Mhm.
wasn't so dangerous once we moved from our old house. Because our old house before was like it was like a strip going down, like
Mhm.
with 20 houses,
Yeah.
and then it was just a massive main road, and then it's you walk across the pavement. You don't go across any bad roads, and you get to like other areas where like your mates and stuff lived.
Yeah.
But like my parents like trusted me a lot to like walk to school and walk home from school from in primary years. So like I think I was about like 10, 11 when I was walking. So like I was quite a responsible kid. I didn't like fuck about. I made sure I put the assignment to hand. And like, and it's just one of them. Like I was trusted. But like my situation and my environment down there is very much different though. It was very much if someone sees a kid struggling, they're going to go help that kid. Right. But
Right.
the society of like bringing up children in like the valleys, for example, is
Mhm.
much more lenient because of how supportive the neighboring people are.
Mhm.
So, like for example, where my grandparents used to live in, like I won't mention an area, but it's like a little bit away. That is a very very lenient area because of like there's so much areas to go to for like kids to have a good time and like chill out and stuff like that. We could climb a mountain and just chill on top of the mountain. We could have a great time, and it'd never cause a problem. We wouldn't have like any like real crime really in that area. Like there wasn't anything crazy. You know,
Right.
you'd have people doing drugs or shit like that, but there was nothing else going on. There was no aggression or like physical
So
violence shit going on apart from like pubs,
here's my
which we stayed away
experience. All right, and I have so much to relate with you. I'm joking, nothing at all. I was a stay-at-home
from.
kid. All right, I went to school and that was it. All right, I never had friends. I was bullied my entire life when I lived in North Carolina. All right,
Mm.
I never went outside. I didn't have friends. I didn't have anyone to talk to. I stayed inside my entire life. I never been to the server called Grass. I've never touched that server. So don't really know much about it. A pasty white Hispanic kid who just never went outside. Deadass. That was my entire childhood. I just played Bakugan, played freaking
Bakugan?
Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I loved Bakugan when I was a kid. Bakugan,
Fuck you.
Yu-Gi-Oh, fucking what's the other one? The tops, Beyblade. Played a lot of
I love
Beyblade.
Beyblade, yeah.
Yeah, that was my childhood. It was just me playing with myself. And yes, I did pull out 2 Beyblades and watch them fucking, hit each other. And I was like, I win. Either one, I fucking win. I straight up like I have zero. Yeah, I have no childhood. My childhood was watching shows and then playing that, and then that was it. Never spoke to anybody. Just bullied my entire life.
Yeah.
Till high
I
school.
Yeah, high school was when like my friend circle
High school
kicked
actually
in. Like,
had
you know,
friends.
I yeah, like I didn't have many when I was younger, and I was bullied a lot as well. To be
Mm,
fair, like, but like they were like one in my grandparents' area where we used to
yeah.
chill when I go up there for the weekends and stuff, and like one in another area. That was the kind of thing, right? But like, if anyone like from the UK knows like council estates, for example, those are like just wild territories. You know, where you just fuck about and you have a good time. Like, kids are very like have a lot of leniency in those areas, stereotypically anyway. I would say. I don't know how much has changed because obviously, like, I haven't been a child for a lot, a couple of years,
A lot
like
of time.
so. But yeah, a fair bit of time now. But like when I was a kid, like you just did whatever you want, and it was chill. You kind of learned how to be responsible on the fly of doing it, which I think is a good way of learning. But you were told there was territorial areas where you weren't allowed to go, right?
Yeah.
So you can go up to this area, and that's it,
Sure.
kind of thing. That
Again,
makes sense.
I cannot relate whatsoever. Never been outside, dude. Like, I
Like,
never been outside anywhere outside of my front yard or my backyard. Like, I never crossed that line unless I was going in my mom's car. That was it. That was
but
literally
even
it.
like traveling to Cardiff as a teenager, going with like we had our emo group and stuff like that, a
Mhm.
little like a little band of misfits. Like going to Cardiff, like I remember my parents being like, I don't know about this, and I'm like, look, it's fine. Stop being bitches. It's gonna be okay. I can handle a train, right? Yeah, fish
Fish
tacos
tacos with
fucking
the
had.
$5. Playing with yourself, Grim.
It's why I
Bro,
chuckled to be fair when you said that, dude. I'm like, sorry,
bro.
like dude, I saw that immaturity.
Yeah,
It
I'm
ain't
putting the
going away
Beyblades on my
anytime soon.
fucking dick. All right, yeah, yeah. I just want to see
He
if my
wasn't
dick will win.
referring to Beyblades. I mean, if that's what you call it, fair dues, dude. But like, he wasn't referring to it
Yeah,
like that. And I
Beyblade on
almost
his
I
dick. Yeah. Uh huh.
Beyblade on his peen.
Yep. Yep. Sit and spin. That's what they call it. I fucking hate it. I don't see
Make
how
him
there's
handle
anything
a
wrong with that
train. No,
sentence. All right, go fuck
dude,
yourself, fish tacos. All right, I don't want to
Gina,
hear it.
Gina, let's not clip shit like that, okay? Because that's not what I meant. I meant the physical train, not a band of like robust men. Okay,
You're gonna get
like,
trained on. Yeah, just wear makeup again, and you'll see what happens.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, they'll confuse
Damn.
you. Yeah.
I'm about to get Lana Rhodes.
Jesus fucking Christ. For anyone who knows that. Anyways.
I think everyone does because like she's YouTube, isn't it? Like that's how I found out about it. Was like Logan Paul and shit like that.
I was gonna say she's the one that busted her back on the Twitch con. Was it TwitchCon or something like that? It was some con.
I fucking
Um,
don't know that.
but no,
To be
I don't
fair.
think that's the same person. Now I think about it. I thought that was the same person. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, I don't really have much to say about that. God, I wish I could relate because I never had a childhood, man. Like, well, the only childhood was shows. That was it. Like, I never went outside. So tell me, when you were like, okay, so let's say your middle school years. Like, let's say when you're like 12, right? When you were 12,
Okay.
like, what did you do? Like, when you hung out with
12, I
friends?
didn't do anything very often, to be fair. So I had like one friend by where my grandparents lived, and then I had one friend kind of like where I used to live, kind of thing. But like we didn't interact all the time. Fish tacos with the $5. When and where? Doug Savage with $5 Canadian. Grim, go off camera if you're going to do that, or you'll be the next DSP. He's on about you touching yourself.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Wait,
what is he
playing
referencing?
with yourself.
Oh
Okay.
God, shut the fuck up, Doug. All right, so hold up. I want to say something. Fish tacos not happening. All right, grim yourself, and Doug also grim yourself. I'm fucking tired of these people. I'm fucking tired of them. I can't stand them. Here,
Your nightmare comes
take
alive.
that. Take that. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to. We made an emote for it. Go fuck yourself. I don't want to fucking hear it. Fucking tired of this shit.
No, man, I had a, like I said, it was that situation of like one in one area, one in the other, right? So like it wasn't very. I spent a lot of time indoors. I spent more time indoors than I did outdoors, especially when I got hit by a car.
Same.
I was much more terrified of like, yeah. So I'll explain that another time. But yeah, I got hit by a hit and run person.
What, like you were walking, you got hit by the car, or you got hit in a car?
Oh no, I was on my bicycle.
Oh fuck, you get hit by a car?
Yeah.
Jesus fuck, dude.
Yeah. Do you know the worst part about that as well? My
Go for it.
parents never believed me until years later when we like recapped the story. And they were like, "Shit, you were?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude. Yeah, I actually got hit
What
by a
the
fucking
fuck?
car, asshole."
So
Yeah.
the worst part is like, so for me, I've only been in one car accident, and that was like as an adult, right? And then the only time I ever went outside, like to do anything, was whenever I met Beans. When I met Beans for the first time, she gave me a reason to go outside and do things. Like, I love her to death. Like, she is my world. Oh,
Yeah.
Doug Savano with the 2 Canadian. Shut up and take your money, Grim. I fucking hate this dude. I'm so tired of this asshole.
That's a large energy, bro. It's great.
Fucking done with him. Hey, come on up here, all right? Say to my face. No,
I love that, dude. Genuinely,
fucking dick.
that's fucking funny.
Shut up and take our money. Fucking throwing it like Fry from what's the name of that show? Futurama, from Futurama. He's like, shut up and take my money. You know what I mean?
Dude,
no,
yes.
But
that show.
Yeah, like the only time we went outside was thanks to Beans. Like, she introduced me to so many things. So, for example, she introduced me to family, for one, because I never had much of a family. It was just my mom and I. That was it. That was my family. And I hardly ever saw my mom because she had to work. She had to work like 2 or 3 jobs to make sure that she could sustain me, right? And herself, obviously. So there's that. Secondly, she would take me out to like hiking or get into more like active activities. Because, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't start losing weight or until I started like actually hanging out with her, or started being with her and like understanding more of the world, appreciating things about the world rather than just being inside all day. Bro, not gonna lie, I'm literally on the same road as Wings, except I think him and I took 2 different paths. Where it's like, him and I completely understand that it's just like, who cares? It's just, it's just the outside. It doesn't really fucking matter in the end. Like, we're all gonna die anyway, so why the fuck does that matter? Like, what's so cool about seeing a giant clock, right? Like Big Ben or something like that, right? It's like, what's so cool about that? It's just a big clock. I could just look at a picture and that'd be the end of it, right? But no, seriously, I mean, I actually agree with him.
I know, I get your perspective on that.
Experience. Yeah, but it's about the experience. And that's what I started learning with Beans. Like, she let me onto this other road where it's just like, appreciate your life, appreciate the things around you, appreciate spending these moments with and experiences with these people, because you never know when you're never gonna see them again. You never know when you're gonna appreciate it or come back to those moments. Like, imagine if I lost my memory today about the day yesterday and all I had was photos. It would help me at least come back to those moments and realize like what I missed. You know what I mean?
I love that.
It helps you appreciate a little bit more, and also the people around you. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, I relate so much with Wings. I totally understand where he comes from, because I actually agree with him in a lot of things. Like, it's things like those where I'm like him and I are like 1-to-1 on that.
Well, this is the thing, like like I said, going back to like getting hit by the car thing. That's what made me a lot more introverted, because the fear of like dying kind of hit me a little bit. Yeah. But I love the idea. Like, now I'm kind of like I'm much more extroverted, right? So now I will like you say, like when like Big Ben's just a fucking giant clock. Why do I need to see that? Now I'm much more like, the idea of going to do that and the day around going to do that is much more entertaining. Is much more of an entertaining thought than what it was to me, like 15, 10 years ago. Like, before, I wouldn't have given a shit. I'm like, nah, I don't care about that. Why would I care about that?
Yeah.
But it stews to a lot of situations where like yeah, you know, I have a bad history of being outside and just getting attacked. To be fair, like and just being like fucking absolutely annihilated by
How
fucking
often do you
vehicles.
get
I've been
fucking
hit by
attacked, dude? Jesus fuck. What is up with
no,
you?
it's happened twice. Where I've like a thing and it's like yeah, it was a fucking wild time to be fair.
I would
But
never
like
go
I've been
outside.
hit by two cars and a bus. The bus was my fault to be fair, guys. I was really really drunk and someone dared me to hug a bus. And I just decided to go in front of a moving one with my arms out like that because I'm a fucking. It
Oh,
was bad
stupid
time. I
as
was very
fuck.
young and I was off my net on maybe not so legal
Is
things
it the double
allegedly.
deckers?
Um, no, not that big, but it was
Oh,
like it was basically it wasn't like a bit. It wasn't moving fast. Where the bus depot was, they have the parking stations here. Then they drive out and they go around,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then they hit this road here.
yeah.
Where they hit the road here, they're driving quite slow. But cause I was told to hug a bus. They thought I was going to hug the one there, but the first one that clocked my vision was the one that was literally turning the corner. So I went out and
Oh,
went,
and they were
haha.
like,
I
this
got
retard.
yeeted back. The dude comes out and he goes, "Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, fucking idiot?" And I went, "Sorry, boss," and I fucking ran away. Like, I was like,
Just fucking stumbling and shit, drunk as fuck.
yeah, but dude, the first time was fucking wild. Like, that's like one thing I'll never forget that. And I'm so fucking pissed my parents didn't believe me.
Bro, you
Like,
Scottish people are
I,
crazy.
fuck off. Fucking Scottish. Literally, right. So this is the situation right now. Explain to me if I'm wrong, right?
All right,
Because like
sure.
I
Go for
have
it.
a few people that will argue with me if I was in the wrong. So there's an area, I won't name the street,
Right.
but it's basically in a sense shaped like a bottle. So
Okay.
imagine like a moonshine bottle, a stereotypical moonshine bottle. So you got the you know the top of the bottle here, and then it bands out to this, right?
Okay,
That's
that's what
like
I was
the
imagining.
way
Okay, yeah, yeah.
that's the way that area is based, right? So the entrance is the bottle top, right?
Okay.
Now there's one way in, and it's meant to be one way out. That you
Okay.
can't drive up this way. If you're driving down, you can't drive right.
I
You have to
understand.
go
I
left
understand. I understand.
around.
Yep,
And
yep,
then
yep.
there's like it's like you know it's loads of houses and a
Sure.
park and stuff like that. And that's it, right? So I used to ride my bike to go meet my mate who lives where the bottle is. He lived right here. So I would drive. I would ride my bike
Well,
on the road that's going down,
I just
right?
realized, are you talking about a cul-de-sac?
I don't know if you refer to it as that. I just call it a street, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
so like there's one entrance, or obviously it's one street, right? One entrance,
Yeah,
one exit. And
I'll
it's
be
like
honest with you.
it's round, right?
I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you the location
That's a
afterwards.
cul-de-sac, 100%.
I don't know if you'd refer to it as that,
Here, I'll
but
show you.
I'll show you one afterwards. I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. But yeah, so like I would use the road to go down because it's like quite a sharp turn. But I would obviously the road would be safe because they would never be driving up, right?
Okay.
Not on this side. So I'd go left. Now one day I turned left in the corner and there was a fucking car coming from that side. So driving the wrong way of the road. And I had panicked, turned my bike, and I had gone over the fucking car. So I completely got like knocked off my bike and flipped over. Let's have a look.
Like that?
No,
No?
no, no. I'll explain to you.
All right.
I'll show you an image of it. It's a weird one.
All right. This
Hi,
is
Tina.
fine.
How we doing? So yeah, so I basically got knocked the fuck out. As my mate's mother told me, the woman had got out of the car, like saw me, freaked the fuck out, dragged me
Mhm.
onto the pavement, got in the car and drove off.
Mhm.
Just
Damn.
fucking left me on the pavement, just knocked the fuck out.
I mean,
Uh,
like, I don't think anyone is good here. Yeah, everyone sucks. In all
but
honesty.
you're not meant to go up that way of the road, right? It's a one way in, one way out.
Yeah, but were
So
you?
the system's routed that way. Well, I don't know, right? Like maybe not like legally as such.
That's what
I
I'm
don't know.
saying.
I
You
was
guys,
fucking
everyone
9, dude. Like
sucks.
you know what I mean?
Everyone
I was
fucking
young,
sucks.
man.
Yeah, you're an idiot. You know,
And then I
maybe.
went home. I went home afterwards after my mate's mother like looked after me and helped me up and stuff. So
Okay.
you know, I went home and my mother was like, "You haven't cleaned your room," and I'm like, "Mom, I've just been hit by a car." And she's like, "For give a fuck, you clean that fucking room, you fucking liar." And yeah, dude, I had to fucking clean my room while like in agonizing fucking pain. It was great.
Get fucked. Couldn't be me.
Yeah, no, I got fucking decked, bro.
It's crazy. I've never been. I'll say this. I've never been punished by my mother or anything like that. I've always been a goody two shoes. I've never done
Oh wow.
anything like, yeah, always
Yeah.
been a goody two shoes. Always follow the rules. I don't know if it's just
Oh,
autism. You know, you have to
the
follow the rules. You
autism.
gotta follow exactly the rules. You know, like all that shit. Like I don't know. I never understood about like. Oh, I'll give you a good example. Like drugs, for example, right? Like I know people are like, there's people in the world that, oh yeah, it's so cool. Oh yeah, it's so fun. Oh yeah, it's a great experience and whatnot. And it's just like, why do you need to do drugs to like enjoy life? Like I never understood that. I will never understand that. I've always been straight edge my entire life. And like not even like a couple years ago, I learned that straight edge was a term. Like I thought it was just
Mhm.
normal people just don't do drugs. No, apparently everyone does fucking drugs, and that's just normal, right? So I'm over here sitting around like, why is it do you need to smoke tobacco? Like, why do you need that? Like, why do you need to drink? Like,
A stress reliever, man.
yeah, but why is it stress relief? Why can't you just like I don't know, like
Well,
watch
let me
TikTok or
tell you
something? Like,
how I
fucking,
got
there's so many
invested in
other
it, dude.
things, dude. Watch a movie,
Okay. All
get a
right. I didn't
massage,
have TikTok back when I was fucking 8, dude. Okay.
get a
That's my
massage.
first
Massage
time.
has been around forever. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, I was 8 years old the first time I experienced tobacco.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
It was on
So
a fucking.
hold up, you were
It was
8 years
no.
old
It
when you
was.
started fucking
Dude, let me explain,
smoking.
dude. No, wait, no. I didn't. I started smoking when I was 11, but like I experienced tobacco
How
the
is that
first time
even
8 years
better?
old.
How is that any better?
Dude, let me explain. It's different where I'm from. It's fucking wildlands. Literally, my mate's older cousin stole some tobacco out of his dad's pouch. We went into this ban. Funny enough, this is the street where I got fucking decked. We went into a abandoned cargo container that was opposite that main road, which I was scared of crossing because it's a fucking busy road. And we went in, and it was like he had a Bunsen burner mat. He put the tobacco on there, lit it, and that's how we like straight up inhaled it. No filter, no nothing, dude. So obviously I did it out of peer pressure, right? That was the first time. The second time was like we did that a couple of times to be fair, and I stopped. When I was 11, the reason why I started is because I was told it was a really good stress relief, and I was getting bullied a lot. So I was like, well, if it fucking helps with the stress, well, why not? So I did, and I started smoking at 11.
Hold up,
Um,
real quick. I need to address this because this is fucking making me lose my mind. Gina, well, some people have addictions or addictive personalities. It's not so black and white. It is black and white. You want to know why? Because you wouldn't be interested in taking that fucking drug if somebody didn't like if you didn't have some interest in your mind to begin with. Like the addiction doesn't start before you start taking it. It starts after
no,
you
it's the
start taking it.
selling point though. No, but it's the selling point of
What's
why
the
you
selling
take it to
point?
begin
Oh
with.
yeah, you
The
get to
selling
fucking
point is
spend
it's a stress reliever.
$13 a day
But you don't.
going through a
No one
pack,
mentions
and
that
then
to
you
you
get
though.
develop lung disease. Oh, like
No,
great,
but
great idea,
no one
guys.
mentions that to you, dude. When someone's like selling it as an idea to you, no one mentions the harsh side effects of that, like how much money it costs and all that. Like no one mentions that to you. It's the same with alcohol, right? Someone goes, "Oh, you're dizzy, you fuck about, you have a good time." Fish tacos to $5 by the way. I was 5 for my first beer and 8 when I smoked. I snuck the beer and cig. Then 13 when I got hammered. Yeah, I started drinking
That's what
properly
I'm
when I
trying to
was
understand. Like,
13 as
where
well.
does the interest come from? Why are you interested in doing it? That's what I
Because
don't get.
because the positives of it get sold to you,
The
and it's super easy
positives?
to
What
sell. Yeah,
positives?
dude, it's super easy that when you're young and you are excited about things and you want to do fucking fun stuff, selling alcohol as an idea of like a side effect, that's super easy to do. So like like
What
fucking
is this?
having
What is
like
this?
me as a
Speakeasy?
fucking
What the fuck is this?
dude, having someone who's a 30-year-old like myself, I loves doing fun stuff and loves getting fucked up and having a good time. And like, dude, they're like, "Oh yeah, you want to try this? It makes you dizzy and it makes you do dumb shit." And I'm like,
I
"Yeah,
am
fucking, you
sheltered.
got me there,
Thank
bro."
you. The
It's one of
fuck?
them, man. You gotta understand. Like this selling points again for tobacco for me for smoking cigarettes was, you're getting bullied a lot, you're struggling, dude. This is really gonna help calm you down. It's gonna help relax you. And
Yeah,
I'm
and you'll
like,
get
okay,
addicted
fucking
to it,
cool.
and then you're gonna eventually develop lung disease. Yeah,
Yeah,
great
but
job, bro.
again, you don't think about that, especially when you're 11, asshole.
Yeah,
You're coming
you
at
know
me
what you
with
do
an
think about?
enlightened mind
Let me
of a
relax by
middle-aged man.
playing my
You're
Game
coming at me
Boy.
with a middle-aged man,
Let me
dude.
just think what little kids actually think of, which is playing my Game Boy Pokemon. Like, why the fuck? I
For
didn't.
real, like, dude, let me just explain this logistically, right? Because you're looking at this perception from the point of view of an adult who's already developed and seen how people react to these things. So you know the negative effects of someone going through fucking heroin quite like to a T, right? You know that heroin's bad for you, can cause you to get
I
fucked up.
hope
As an
so.
adult, you perceive things differently as well. But as a child who's naive to the entire world and learning and discovering new things every single fucking day, dude, it's so easy to get hooked on
Okay,
something. I will fucking stand
okay.
there.
I'm not gonna argue about the kids because I'm not
Yeah.
even worried about the fucking kids. Okay, even though I should be. There should be education for that, and there already is. I had to go
There
through a
is
DARE
shit,
program
but
when I was a kid.
if
But
anything, fucking drug awareness class is the reason I tried acid.
all right. Anyways,
Funny,
I'm talking
great.
about for adults. Like, let's say you never done any of this stuff until you became an adult, right? What if you already know that it's bad for you, but people are just like, dude, smoke it, it's fucking cool, bro. Like, if you already know fucking all that and you're doing it anyways, and you think the benefits alone are worth it, like, okay, I'm smoking weed, or I'm not weed. I'll use tobacco again, because we're still talking about tobacco. Like, let's say you want to smoke tobacco to de-stress. It's like there's like a million other ways to fucking de-stress.
Okay.
It probably costs you way
So
less.
tell me, as an 11-year-old, how am I supposed to de-stress?
I didn't say for an 11-year-old motherfucker. I said
Yeah,
as an
that's
adult.
when I started smoking, though. What do you mean? Most people start smoking when they're underage.
That's for
What
different
do you
reasons. That's
mean?
for peer pressure, kids being
Yeah,
fucking
but, like,
stupid, and lack
a
of
very
education
look,
understanding. I'm not
listen here,
arguing
like,
that.
Buffy, okay? Most people start smoking at underage. Most people do. So how do you, like, how do you look at it from an adult perspective when a large majority start smoking at a younger age?
That's just lack of education and lack of parenting. It's as
No.
simple as that.
On the
It starts
packets, it says smoking kills, but you don't care because a child, you as a
exactly
teen,
because they
you
don't
have an
understand the
immortal
gravity of it. There's kids that grab guns and they're like,
dude.
oh, boom, and then they shoot themselves.
Even as adults, like young adults, like you still have like an immortality complex. You know, that's why I hit my quarter life crisis was the reality of, oh shit, I'm not immortal.
Oh shit, I could die.
Yeah, genuinely.
Crazy.
Dude, I've been through so many fucked up scenarios and so much fucked up stuff that should have got me fucking killed, and I'm
You know
still
what?
fucking alive.
You know what? You know what?
Go on.
I think I'm onto something right now. I think the reason why I avoid all these things, maybe, hold up, I'm cooking here. Let me cook. All right.
Yeah, cook.
I think the reason why I maybe avoided all these things is because like I've watched enough like iBlack, enough Live Leak, enough of that crap. All right, that I've consumed so much in my fucking little brain where I was just like, a lot of these people died in horrible and horrific ways. You know, after doing like drugs or some bullshit like that. Like, oh, you start realizing that mortality is a real fucking thing. You know, it starts looking more and more apparent for you. And then like that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it was that. Maybe it was me becoming sheltered, and that's like another part of the puzzle that needs to be put in. Deadass, I still have zero interest for any of the fucking drinking, smoking, you fucking name it. I have zero interest.
Yeah, but do you know the difference though? Being an adult and
Materialistic.
drinking and being like a teenager and drinking is, as a teenager, you drunk just to get fucked up. Now I drink to enjoy the beverage I have. I passed my stage of drinking just to get fucking fucked up for the sake of it. I drink because I like, and I rarely drink, to be fair. Anyway, I don't drink as often as people might think, especially for a fucking bartender. But like, I'll now drink stuff I'll only drink something that tastes good. If something's really, really strong, but it tastes like ass, I won't drink it. Just to the point of getting me fucked up. There's no point to me. There's no enjoyment in that. And I'm very, very calculated on how much I ingest and how much I can handle. I don't like my body not being in control. You know what I mean? Like, so like when I look at drinking in one second. Doug Savannah with the Canadian dollars. Canadian, goddamn. I was 11 or 12 when I started smoking.
Fucking hell.
Damn. See, so literally you're on the same age as me. I was 11, dude. You know? And like I regret it, absolutely. Fucking dude, my bank fucking regrets it because the amount of money I've put into that habit is ridiculous. And it's very fucking hard to kick, especially someone like me who has an incredibly addictive personality and ADHD the fuck. Which, by the way, for people with ADHD, nicotine is like fucking rocket fuel for like helping them out, like helping you focus. Nicotine is fucking great for that. So that's even worse, right? Like nicotine really, really helps.
Is this
no,
real?
I'm just saying it's fucking difficult, dude. It's difficult to kick because how much nicotine can like positively have a good effect.
Yeah, so does meth when you're trying to focus and do a math fucking assignment.
No,
or
it
some
doesn't.
Shit.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Makes
Meth
you
has
hyper
no
focused. What the
effect.
fuck do you mean? Yeah, a fucking. Hold up.
How many times have you done meth, Grim?
Fucking 0 times, dumbass.
Okay. Do you want to know how many times I've done it?
How many times have you had it?
I'm gonna say more than 0, but nothing more. Anyway, so if we're going into fucking,
it's an amphetamine.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that you like fucking want to do homework. You do meth, bro. You're not thinking about fucking homework. I'm telling you
about
now,
the bugs
okay?
on your skin.
Dude, you're not thinking about fucking homework. I'm telling you now. You're thinking about fucking doing fucked up shit and having a good time. That's all I'm saying. You're not taking like
Good
you're not
Lord.
fucking doing fucking crystal meth, bro, and fucking thinking, oh yeah, dude, I gotta do my math homework, dude. Like,
My math homework.
Yeah, literally, right?
Put that in the pipe. Jesus.
But like,
Christ.
you know, caffeine. You don't do caffeine either, do you?
Nope, I don't do caffeine. So no coffee, no energy drinks, no soda. I don't drink soda. I just never been interested in any of that stuff, and I never will. It's just been straight up.
You don't
water,
drink
bro.
soda at all.
No fucking soda whatsoever. I've never.
Really?
I don't know what the taste of Coke is or Pepsi or anything. I never tried it.
Fuck off.
Deadass. I promise.
Can we do a thing where you try it once so people can get like a first taste perspective for like You don't have to drink it like forever, like for like a
Yeah,
quick sip
a
of
sip is
something.
fine. A sip is
For
fine.
for you to understand, like to experience the
I'll
flavor.
do a sip, but I'm not gonna enjoy it because I hate the fucking fizziness. That's another reason why I fucking hate it. I hate the fucking
You've
little
never tried Coke?
carbonation.
That's fucking
Never
crazy.
try. I don't know what it tastes like. I have no idea.
Like, what other stuff have you not tried?
You fucking tell me, bro. I
Fish
don't know.
Taco said you'll get hooked.
I won't. I hate the carbonation. I'm telling you, bro.
Can we put up a poll? Would you guys like to see Grim try like these kind of flavors for the first time?
You know what's funny? No
I
one's
ca-
ever
yeah,
asked me to try them. People were just like,
well,
"Oh wow, okay," and then just move on.
like,
You're the first
I
person that's
wouldn't.
been like, "You should
But,
try it," and then tell
no,
me what
but
you
like
think of it for the first time.
I would no. Generally, the only reason why is not for like to like negatively affect you, but I would love to hear your first opinion of Coke because I can't remember my first opinion of Coca Cola at
Really?
all. I can't
Yeah,
remember
I'm still a
any of that.
virgin.
So I would love to hear someone's first opinion of trying Coca Cola. Like
Ooh,
generally.
ooh, soda tierless. I'm joking. We stole from Ozzy, baby. Woo!
Dude,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
maybe we should actually. But
No,
with your perspective of things, I don't know, man.
no. Look, I will always say, here's
It's gonna be super sweet
here's
for you as
here's
well.
my
Holy
rule of
shit.
thumb. I'm only gonna take a small sip. I'm not gonna drink it.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
still like
it's gonna
super
be a
sweet for
waste,
you
but
though.
whatever. No, like for me, I fuck. I'm gonna say, God damn it, I lost my train of thought. Fuck. Always do this.
We're on by like you drinking like some of these things and you
Oh,
obviously not drinking
yeah,
any.
yeah.
There we go.
So like, I my entire life I've always thanks to Beans, by the way. This is all thanks to
Mhm.
Beans. I've always been against everything and I will say no to everything. Beans introduced me to a world where it's just like at least say yes once to something, right? And I
Mhm.
include that except for drugs. I count caffeine as a drug, but if it's for content, I'll be fine doing caffeine or some shit like that. Beyond that, I will not do. I will not do tobacco or any other shit. Fucking refuse it. Caffeine, I probably had it like once or twice accidentally. $20 from Weil FTW.
Thank you, Wiley.
Nightmare, you've grown on me, but what can we do to realize Grimm's greatness? He peaked at the LolCow court tryouts with the flashcards. Ha ha ha. We need more prop comedy from Grimm. You know,
Ah, so you want prop comedy from it? Because I was gonna say, if you're asking where Grim shines, look at the last game show we did. That was Grim right there. You know, that was literally Grim. Like that's the shit that he brings to the table. That's what been trying to tell you guys. Like you don't understand the fucking shit that goes on in this dude's head. The stuff that he brings in, like dude. Like, just wait till tomorrow. Just wait until tomorrow's show, and you will fucking realize, holy shit, that wasn't a one-off.
yeah. And first and foremost, I just want to call him out real quick in a good way. While FTW, I've noticed in the past that you have made kind of flagrant comments about Nightmare and I have to say that I appreciate the fact that you donated 20 to at least like give some insight or at least kind of just like
Mhm.
get a little bit of a more open idea as to like Nightmare specifically and as well as me. I really do appreciate that. That to me, that was awesome. That was a great comment. You didn't even have to donate. I probably would have read your comment regardless. But I really do appreciate you putting yourself out there
Yeah.
and like being like, hey, you know what? I'm actually curious. How can we see Grim shine? How can we see, because Nightmare, you're growing up. Like that is such a very that's a way to build people up and that's wholesome. Like I just want to say you're awesome, dude. That was cool. That was
Yeah,
cool.
it was a nice comment, but like I promise you, you'll see tomorrow's stream, and that's when you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, that's what he brings." Holy fuck, that wasn't a one-off. That's like, damn. I promise you on that one. And in terms of me
Don't hype me
glowing
up
up,
too
the
much.
don't thank
Jesus
me.
fuck.
Thank the fucking Ugandan knuckles in the background. We're bringing it back. Elay. That's all I'm saying,
What
dude.
is this?
Like, we're bringing Ugandan knuckles back. I don't give a fuck.
Well, one thing I do want to say before it gets lost in the weeds, the prop comedy, that was not me. That was entirely Beans. That was her idea. I only got onto court thanks to, like, her and I were a team, right? I love her to death. She's the reason why I even got to the LolCow universe. Like, she motivated me to actually go and try out because I've never done anything like that in my life. I've been a lurker my entire life. So I love the fact that you guys have always been supporting me as far as I've been. Same with Nightmare, bro. When Nightmare was first introduced into the universe, you guys have been nothing but lovely to him, and I appreciate that. As for the people that criticize him in any sort of way, if it's good criticism, we'll take it. If it's just like Nightmare sucks and then no fucking valuable input whatsoever, go fuck yourself, dude. You serve no purpose. I'm literally pulling a fucking LTG right now, low tier god. Like, you serve no purpose. All right, I don't give a fuck. I love
You
low tier
serve
god,
no
by the way.
purpose.
I would love to talk to low tier god. I would do anything to do a fucking interview with him. All right, he's fucking funny.
But yeah, do you know what? Like, the support that you guys bring to the chat as well. It's just awesome to see. I don't know how to put into words. Like, you guys are amazing. Like, everything you bring to the table, the funny positives, some of the negatives are hilarious as well. Heck said, for example, Grim, there's powdered Coke if you don't like the fizzy one.
Shut the fuck up. You're so fucking stupid. Get the fuck out of here. Who fucking wrote that comment? I'm banning them. Who is it?
No, you're not. You're not banning them. You're not banning. It's Heck. I fucking love Heck. Heck's hilarious. Get the fuck. Heck's fucking great, man. That's fucking
I'm
beautiful.
memeing. I'm not actually gonna ban. I would never ban anybody.
I know you would.
I don't care how hateful the fucking comment is. I can fucking take it. I don't give a shit.
No, my banning of Stick was just a troll, to be fair. That's literally it.
Fish tacos tonight for the $5. I had the smallest beef with Nightmare, but we hashed it out. It was a big nothing burger. Wait, what is he talking about?
I don't remember entirely. I do apologize if I should remember, but to be honest with you, I caused a lot of like fun in the Discord. If it was a Discord VC thing, think nothing personally of it. That's just me having a bit of fun, you know. So yeah, dude, I don't know. Maybe I fucking ruffled his feathers.
Shit.
I apologize.
I understand why they hate you now.
I get it now.
Dude. I get it. I see why they hate you. I'm joking.
You could suck my rocks, Scream.
Oh, never mind. They're gonna make a what's it called? Reference. South Park. Yo, for real though, I think we need to do this. We need to be more honest about our conversations right now. Fish Tacos tonight has been nothing but supportive all tonight.
Hell yeah.
I just want to call him out real quick and say thank you for supporting us, dude. I'll be honest, I don't know if I've seen your name enough on the other streams, and that's nothing. That doesn't mean you need to donate more. I'm not getting at that. It's just more of like I haven't seen your name. But I've seen your name nothing but today, so I have to genuinely say I really do appreciate you supporting us and being there for us. And
hell yeah,
supporting us financially. You don't need to support us financially. I'm just putting that out there, but we do recognize it and we do appreciate it. Thank you so much, bro. Your comments are very appreciated. Waffles with a test membership.
Damn. Wait, have you put the membership goal up, by the way? Because you got to count all the ones from today.
Wait, for what?
For the cross thing, because the majority wanted it.
Damn it! You want to fucking do? I thought we were just memeing. I didn't know you were fucking serious.
Well, yeah. If people want it, we got to give them what they want. What the fuck do you mean?
Makeup stream, member goal.
Nah, Ladyboy stream.
Shut the fuck up. We'll just put Ladyboys member goals.
What's you guys' opinion?
How many do we have? One
banning. Ooh, what's your guys' opinion on Keem banning Boogie's protein shakes from Fat Camp? He called them liquid candy.
Oh my god, I disagree with it, bro. I just got into fitness.
But you know why? He's done it. Do you know why he fucking banned them?
Chug it down like fat fucks?
No, because the first thing they show is like, oh yeah, this is cookies and cream flavor. That's all it's gone in his head. That's all that's gone in his head is cookies and cream, dude. No, that's what he's thinking. Genuinely, if they just didn't mention the flavor and talk about the nutritional factors in it, he'd be like, yeah, sure, that's fine. But because they had to mention the salted caramel and the cookies and cream flavor, he's instantly like, no, that's a fucking candy.
He probably would have seen it and then like made an instant rule right then and there. It'd have been like, cookies and cream? You fucking fat bastards. No wonder you guys wanted to fucking drink it. Bah! Look, I understand what he means. Like, if they're crushing like fucking 3 of them a day, and that's like on the low end, right? Because I know they would fucking consume that shit. If they're consuming like 3 a day, that's fucked. Like, all that protein is just gonna turn into fat, which is true. If you do not use the protein that you need to repair the muscles that you've been using in excess, that's all gonna turn into fucking fat. Okay, simple as that. I know I got into fucking I know I got into like fitness not too long ago. Like, ever since I started rock climbing, I started taking like fitness seriously. Because I used to have a eating disorder. I'm not gonna get into that too much, but I'm gonna get into the fact that with exercise and all that stuff, I've been getting more into it. I've been understanding what's, what's recommended, what's necessary for the sake of, like, building up your muscle and being able to do it the correct way, right? One of my favorite people that I love listening to is Renaissance Periodization, right? Or Mike Israetel, all right? That guy, like, he's a literal fucking sports medicine doctor, it's to say the least. He has a PhD in sports medicine, pretty much, and he understands everything when it comes to just like how to like recovery for your muscles and stuff like that, right? And one of the most essential things is meeting up to your protein goal, right? And in order to meet your protein goal, let's say you wanted to do it the natural way, you're gonna have to be eating fucking like steak after steak after steak in one fucking day, okay? Depending on how fucking fat that steak is gonna be, and it needs to be lean. Like, we're talking about London broil type shit. We're talking about, like, turkey, right? Shit like that, okay? You can't just be, and mind you, there's nothing wrong with getting, like, a protein shake, which has, like, I don't know, like, it has protein whey, which has, like, 1% sugar. Yeah, it's a little bit fucking flavored or whatever in some sort of way, but still fucking healthy for you regardless, as long as you're drinking it after a workout. That's all that matters. That's all that fucking matters. The carbs are being used when you're exercising.
The sugar's fine within reason. You just have to obviously make sure that you're using it within the right specs, right? There's good types of sugar, like honey, right? Like, you know what I mean? There is healthy types
that's a
of
quick
sugar
boost
content.
right there.
It's just literally, it all depends on what you're like, what you're using out of it and how much you're using. If you're using it in excessive amounts, like, yeah, it's not going to have it's going to be a negative effect, right? But if you're just like generic, like using a little bit in like a protein shake, like I used to make meal replacement smoothies, and I would use like a tiny bit of sugar, right? And like, well, honey mainly, to be fair. And like, that would be really, really great for me. Like, when I was doing like my gym routines and stuff, dude, that was fucking great. That was absolutely like motivational and physical boost to my body. It was great. Like, but yeah, so I don't think he's fully banned them. Hasn't he agreed that it's okay?
No, he's fully banned. Anything
We
that's a protein
still
bar, anything that's a protein shake, it can only be whatever he's given to you.
wait. Can I not fucking use my sneaker energy then? Is a powdered energy
No.
drink formula with no sugar?
It
There's no sugar in it though.
Dude, does it fucking matter? Bro,
There's no sugar. There's no artificial colors or flavorings. Dude, it's full of vitamins.
I'm telling you,
like,
he keeps on fucking arguing against it. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yes, I know, it's goofy as fuck. I know, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Once he's convinced of something, he's locked in. You cannot convince him otherwise.
Dude.
Yes, he says only water. He literally, his exact words were only water. Only water. Only water.
It's mixed with water.
Doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck.
Just smuggle it, dude. I'm scared of actually bringing that from the UK to America.
Candy bars.
Because if I get stopped by like customs and they go, "What's this powdered for?" This powdered tummy. I'm like, "All right, it's an energy drink." Dude, I have such a sheepish look when I get like accused of something. I panic, so my face looks guilty, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I'd get fucked, dude. So I don't know if I'd even be able to bring it, but
true. Fish tacos. Oh my god, this motherfucker said Keem has no idea about health. The man doesn't believe doctors are real. Oh, yeah, he doesn't go to a fucking doctor. Holy shit.
Maybe he's onto something.
Dude, Fish Taco's spitting fucking facts. It's nothing but facts today. What the fuck?
I mean, to be fair, everyone's been on the point today. I'll be honest. Like, everyone's been on the ball in the chat today.
Also, I'm gonna pin the message where I mentioned Mike Israetel. I don't know if I spelled his name right. Forgive me. But the name of the channel is Renaissance Periodization, or RP, as he calls it. Definitely, I 100% recommend it if you want factual and also hilarious, because the guy's really funny. But factual evidence on like what's the best way of constructing muscle, best exercises for certain things, yada yada yada. Like, this guy breaks it down at a molecular level, as well as like an actual like for the sake of like knowing intake, so like macros, if you care about that kind of stuff. Or you can explain it super plainly by saying, okay, you want to use as much muscle as possible, you want to know what really hurts, all right, try something as simple as just like meeting your reps goal or something like that, or go slow whenever you're lowering it or anything like that.
Apparently, Gaming Only said, nah, he said first 2 days is just water, then they'd get some healthy food.
Oh, he did say he wanted to do water fast. That's what it was. He's right.
Water fast.
He's actually right on that. Yeah. Only water. You only drink water. You do not eat. That's it.
Damn.
Yeah. Which is pretty
I mean,
fun.
I'm game to try anything.
I've done that before. It's fucked. It's rough. Like, doing it for a week will not kill you, but you'll feel like you're dying. But yeah, it is possible. You'll burn.
I mean, to be fair, I only eat one meal a day.
I used to do that. That's
I'd
called the warrior
probably
diet.
I'd probably be okay.
So
If
here's
because I'm going from 1 to 0, right?
God, I
So
wish we
I'm
could go
literally
for
I'm
longer.
skipping out on 2 meals.
We're talking about so much good fucking content right now. God damn it. We're gonna have to continue this tomorrow. Last thing I'll say to add on to what you said, I used to do the warrior diet, which is you only eat once a day, so it's a 24-hour fast. The problem with doing it, or 23-hour technically, because it takes you like an hour to eat, but whatever. A 24-hour fast. The problem with doing it that way is that you're consuming so many calories all at once, and you're not allowing your body to actually use it whenever it's necessary. So eventually, there's gonna be a point in time where there's a drop off where your energy is extremely low, and you're gonna rely on naps or sleep, and that'll really fuck you up.
Well,
I'm
the
telling you from experience. I've done it for years.
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
since
No,
high school.
I've been doing it for a few years. The problem with me at the moment is I've gone from doing a lot of physical activity to doing
You
next
want to
to none
space
at
it
the
out.
moment, which I'm sorting out now because like I've gained a bit of weight, right? I've gained like a fucking like surprising amount of weight for like a couple of weeks because I've not been doing a lot. So I'm like planning like routines to get myself back into like the physical side of things. I think fat camp's gonna be really good as well because that's gonna be a really good kickstarter to get me in the fucking groove. Because like I'm one of those people of like, when I went to the gym, I was doing 6 days a week. I wasn't doing leg day. I wasn't doing arms. I was doing everything every day.
I just don't want to bleed into Aussie's time. Sorry, because I
I think,
really
oh yeah, crap.
I really love talking about this. Trust me. We're
Damn.
gonna have to continue this tomorrow.
Right,
Let's write this down.
guys.
Can we write this down?
We won't be able to continue a small game show. Guys,
Oh, fuck.
LolCow Aussies on next. Twiggy's Alliance burned down. Bekstov dies. Damn.
What? Okay.
That's the name of their title.
Oh yeah,
See,
because
they
Becky's
can-
gone. Right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's just go and do the outro. First of all, I just want to say thank you everybody for being here. Thank you Fish Tacos as well for supporting us directly. I want to appreciate everybody here that actually donated, that was part of the conversation, that actually was having fun and going back and forth with this stuff. I know the beginning of the stream was a little low energy, but we kind of like picked it up near the end. So we're gonna do a better job of that. I'm gonna admit that I noticed flaws as we're streaming, and we talk about it afterwards. Nightmare and I are a great team, so we're gonna make sure to take care of that kind of stuff. But I want to make sure that you guys are engaged and locked in, even with these like simple little segments that we have. I just want to say I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Please watch Aussie. Please. They're a great fucking show. Unless you got to go to sleep. But they're a great fucking show. I love them. I support them. Rastoff and Twiggy are amazing. Your outro.
Yep. Again, just to like brush up on what Grim said, thank you guys for everything you've done today in terms of the chat, the donations, the memberships. You guys are beautiful. We love you all. And we'll see you tomorrow at fucking prime time slot for the game show Family Feud. Tell your mothers, your daughters, your sisters, your wives, your husbands, your grannies, your dogs, your cats, your lizards, and your goldfish. And tell them to get on the fucking news. And tell them to tune in for prime time, fuckers.
Mr. 77 is my new co-host, apparently. All right. See you,
Peace.